So today we're making our vegan Labneh, and Labneh is just a fancy term for a Middle Eastern strained yogurt that literally can have any spice on it. Typically it's going to be paired with za'atar that I'll show you after we finish it, but you can absolutely put any spice combination on the planet that you like on it. It's such a versatile product and functional ingredient in your kitchen. I promise you, you will always want to have this on hand. So how do you make it? Well, you get your homemade yogurt. That's in another video, so just start with your yogurt. And then you need a bowl and a fresh, clean sieve. Now, you want to make sure that the sieve does not touch the bottom of your bowl, because the purpose of this is we're going to be straining the yogurt. We want to have enough of a difference between the bottom of the sieve and your bowl so it will catch the liquid as it's draining and straining overnight. Now you can absolutely use a nut milk bag, but here I'm just using some clean paper towel. And I like to lay a couple of different pieces, and I lay it over the edge like this. And I'm then going to just take all of my yogurt and pour it gently in here. And what's going to happen overnight in our wonderful refrigerator through the magic of time is that the liquid from this yogurt will be wicked or drawn out of it, and then it's going to just make this thicker. So in addition to our Labneh being a thicker creation than our yogurt, it also is a little bit more savory. So we are going to add a little bit of salt to this, and you can just let that on top, or you can mix it up. It's your choice. Now before you do put it in the refrigerator, I always recommend to cover it with plastic wrap or cling wrap so you don't have any cross contamination. So now here the next day, I have a different batch here. This is the next day. And look, I've taken off my plastic wrap, and I just want to show you how thick and rich all of this is. Well, first of all, before I scoop this out, look at all of that liquid. Oh my gosh. Check out how much liquid came out. So you can see I reduced this yogurt by a lot, so it's much, much, much thicker. Now I'm just going to scoop this out into a different bowl. Now, as it shows you in the recipe, you can absolutely just stick this straight away into a sterilized jar, and you can submerge it in oil. So you can either scoop this out, or you can even just dump it straight away in there, or however you like it. But look at how thick and creamy that is. Very, very nice. Now, as I mentioned, the most commonly used spice with the Labneh is za'atar. Za'atar is a spice blend. I promise you it's not difficult to make it all. You can see it just has 4 ingredients. I love thyme. Look, thyme is one of my favorite spices. But also on top of that, the sumac, if you've never had it, I encourage you to try it. It's such an incredible spice. It does add a nice amount of acid. Think of sumac as a powdered or spice version of lemon, lime, or vinegar. So it's literally like a powdered acid. And then, of course, we have in there a little bit of the sesame seeds, which are toasted, and that gives a nice round, earthy flavor, as well as fat from the seeds. And then, of course, salt, because everything is great with a little bit of salt in it. So I'm just going to keep putting a little bit more in here, and I will show you. This is fabulous on crackers, with pita bread, literally any bread on the planet. You could put this on bagels. The sky's the limit. You're only limited by your own brain.